What's going on, guys? In this video, I'm going to share with you 3 things that will affect your creativity in 2026. Here's the first thing. The first thing is the acceptance of truth. How you accept truth is directly connected to your beliefs. And let me explain this. Acceptance of truth, meaning this is something that you have a mental stance on. What is a mental stance? It's like for my mentality, this is what I stand on. These are the things that when I look at my mindset, my mentality, this is how they were created. And so a lot of times when we were, little kids, babies, we got our mental capacity, our mental stance, we got that from our parents. We got that from our environment. And just getting that is affecting our creativity or the lack thereof. Right? See, creativity is one of these areas in our life that actually brings the most fruit. You may have not even known that. A lot of times we think, well, what if I just go get another skill? What if I go learn marketing? What if I go learn how to use AI? All those things are not actually being creative. Being creative is when you take your God-given ability, your God-given potential, the power within you, and you go and do something. But that was stolen from you because we accepted a truth or a mental stance where we stand on things early on in our lives, which affected us in our creativity. Number 2, convictions, right? What are you convicted about? This goes along with the same thing we just said, but conviction is something that's a little bit stronger. It's like, typically, if you're convicted about something, that just means no one can talk you out of it. Or it's going to be really hard for someone to talk you out of a conviction. You cannot talk me out of the fact that I'm a child of God. You cannot talk me out that I'm a kingdom ambassador. You cannot talk me out of that I'm somebody that God created specifically to do this assignment that I'm doing right now. You cannot talk me out of that. So a conviction is connected to your creativity. And a lot of times our convictions are opposite. We may have a conviction about something that literally makes us not creative. It takes us away from creativity. How does it do that? Oh, you went to school, didn't you? Didn't you go to elementary school? Didn't you go to high school? Didn't you go to college? These places are made. They were made. Go look them up. Don't take my word for it. The school system was made so that you wouldn't be creative. Lastly, the last thing we got to look at when we're thinking about being creative and our beliefs is that when we look at our beliefs, right, from a broad, like just a broad view, and we ask ourselves, man, how creative was I today? What can I do to be creative? See, how we answer that question a lot of times will determine whether or not we decide that creativity is the way to go. I remember when I was, just a few years younger than I am today. And I remember when I did not know how to create anything. I did not know how to create stories. I did not know how to create, content where I could literally talk about a topic for 30, 40 minutes, an hour. I didn't know how to do any of these things. It wasn't until I made a decision. I made a decision that I would become the person that God created me to be. I made a decision that I would connect myself, I'm the resource, I would connect myself as the resource to the source. And because that happened, you can do this too. Anybody can do this. Connect yourself to the resource. You will find that you have unlimited creativity. Unlimited based on the capacity in which you were created to have. You have unlimited creativity. So look, today is day 35 of the year of the leader. Look, I want you to make a decision today. Make a decision that today is the day. And today moving forward, you always focus on your creativity and not just look at what skills I can learn. Creativity is a skill of its own. Learn that skill, and I can guarantee you something. I can guarantee you, you're going to step into your kingdom assignment. You're going to step into the leadership role that you were placed here on the planet to have. God bless you guys. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.